Good day again. Well, today in this video is about the blithering idiot and his whining and very slow progress and all his excuses for failing miserably again. And of course, you'll be able to watch him e-big. So yes, he makes a video February 7th. I'll be showing you recordings of the fat dummy himself. So I'll let you listen and watch.
The plastic did come today. It was a much wider plastic, and kind of sort of looking forward to using that. Man, we got behind on these weeds here. I don't know. We may have to hire an additional someone for a couple weeks to get all caught up on this. Not only to get this weeding caught up, but to get these fields planted. Because I want this stuff done, because we've got another Mindinao surprise that we're working on, and I want these fields done.
And one more time, listen to the fat dummy.
But it is what it is. We've got to get these fields planted, and I'll talk to Marcel about an additional employee for at least for a week, maybe even two, just to get caught up and moving forward at a pace that I'm comfortable with. Just get caught up from all the days that we've lost because of the weather. Because we've got these 3 fields here that need to be planted before we have to go in and mow everything again, and we just set back that much further again. So stay tuned, everyone. Also,
Listen to the go-getter's words, please.
we're going to get her done.
I just played an old clip of how aggressive and serious he is. He's going to get her done. Now, yes, man, you got behind on those weeds. The grass/weeds are knee-high. He's going to talk to Love about hiring someone for a week or 2 to get caught up. And fields 1, 2, and 3 need planted before the weeds take over again. Well, fatty, I think the weeds already took over. Yeah, gotta get her done. Because of a Mindinao surprise coming. He says, stay tuned. Mindinao. I can hardly wait for that one. Well, if you and Love got off your lazy ass, you wouldn't need to hire anyone. Now please listen again.
It's so high that the girls aren't wanting to do it because they're afraid that the corn is so tall that the girls don't want to do it because they don't want the blowback from the spray to get on them, get in their faces. And that corn is about 5 feet tall, so it's as tall as they are, and to spray all around in it, it'll get on them. So it's fallen to me to do it.
So, spraying the little patch of corn is on him. I guess if he gets to it, he's going to do something. Now, looking in that clip, a small patch of corn and nothing else. Oh, I forgot the onions that he's so proud of. Yeah, the onions. Been hearing about that for a long time. I don't see anything else. So there's no harvest or selling days in the near future, is there? Now I'll let you listen again to the wise man himself.
Also, I've kind of come to the conclusion that we didn't move enough dirt into this field. Probably we'll use a crew of a couple guys for a day or two just to bring a little bit more dirt. Some of the rows down on that end need to be straightened and definitely need more dirt in them. So we're going to do what we got to do. I want this right. I want it done right rather than just done.
So, the fat dummy has come to the conclusion they didn't move enough dirt into field 3. Need to hire a couple guys for a couple days. And shovel and carry dirt again. He wants it done right rather than just done. Well, Fatty, you have never done anything right, so why start now?
But you know, it is what it is. I can't do what I can't do. Man, I'm trying. Hang in there.
Fatty, face it. You don't do anything right, and never have. And you have never tried. And you don't know the meaning of trying. You're 60 years old. You have never done anything or tried very hard at anything. Well, except escape from obligations. And all I've seen you do since you arrived on the Isle of Bohovel is scheme and scam and e-big on your YouTube channel. So now to carry on, watch and listen again, please.
So I want to explain a little more exactly what we're doing here. This is field 4. It's all cleaned out now. And I'm as I said in a previous video, I'm more about doing things right rather than just doing them.
And another one from the wise farm manager.
Right? We hauled all this dirt in by hand and just didn't bring in enough.
And listen again, please.
Example. You see right there, the tops of those onions are brown and some of them are dead. And in this row, they're very scanty. And in that one, very poor. In this one, they're not doing well at all. And then you...
And sorry, but one more time.
Come to find out, I didn't know. I just thought I was on a break or something. And Hippie and Consing were manning the carrying tote, whatever you want to call it. And that's how we started to get crooked rows here. God bless them. It's too much for those women to be handling, and they were just, I'm sure, exhausted by the time it got time to dump it, and they just dumped it and in the wrong spot. So we need to straighten these rows out.
Well, to know it all, fat dummy. He wants things done right the first time. Yeah, he repeated himself on that. Then he said, we hauled all the dirt by hand. We? But you said Kong Sing and Ippy did it. Yes, I would say too much for two old ladies. Like WTF, I'll say. And then, yep, the onions. Not doing so well. He was so proud of them onions. Yeah, sorry. I have more from the big know-it-all dummy.
Don't know if we're going to be able to find some additional labor this week or not. We need to find a couple guys. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. To make this all a field for onions at some point. So this is what we're going to be getting on to this week.
And another one.
And tomorrow we'll start moving dirt into here and prepping these rows.
And one more from the big idiot.
I discussed it with Marcel this morning and Tatai. We're going to be hiring in some more help here. Ronmar and Raynell are both coming on Saturday and Sunday, so we'll get a good portion of this done those 2 days. Tatai doesn't think he can find anyone for the rest of this week. I think today's Tuesday or Wednesday. He doesn't think he can find anyone, so it's going to be waiting until Saturday and Sunday.
So they don't know if they find a worker for this week. But we. No, not we. You mean Consing and Ippy again. You useless, lazy, fat dummy. Because you said we'll start tomorrow morning moving dirt. Yep. I discussed it with Tata and old Love. We or I. He had to correct himself. But Raynell and Ronmar are coming Saturday and Sunday. Yeah.
Because I've made the executive decision. I'd get up there, but I don't have the ambition.
Yes, you useless big fat idiot. I'm surprised someone hasn't put you out of your misery yet. But you're still at the Bohovel doing what you do. So it still might happen. You're not that well liked, fatty. Now please listen to a couple more clips from the idiot.
Alright, I thought I'd throw this in. This plastic came yesterday, and we will begin to use this probably sometime later this week in field 3. Everything else has already been planted in field 6, so we won't be using it there. This is a much wider plastic.
And another.
And this, it depends, but I think this will be the size that we're going to use moving forward. So stay tuned. Big things on the horizons.
And one more.
This was, I'm trying to remember the cost. This was, it was 3.7 round number for these 2 rolls delivered. So it's about 1,850 pesos each delivered, which is still cheaper than the 2,700 that we can get it for locally here, and it's cheaper to get it delivered.
And sorry one last time for this video from the big blithering idiot.
And just keeping things moving forward, whereas what we've been doing, we just can't get caught up with the amount of manpower that we have now, because we have so much weeding that needs to be done on a continual basis. So we're hoping this will alleviate our problems. Thank you, everyone. Please.
Well, there, you heard him. Yep, the plastic showed up. He said for field 3. I think he meant field 4, because field 3 is not ready for plastic yet. The blithering idiot. So he said we'll be using it moving forward. If someone donates it, of course. Stay tuned, big things are happening in the horizon. Well, I've heard that before too. Then of course he stuttered around, remembering the price of the plastic, but eventually spit it out for you to know. So maybe you can donate if you like. So he's hoping it should fix the veg project problems. Yeah, he's hoping. Thanks for watching. Until the next time.
I'm a blithering idiot.